Of course, we want to keep Shaytaan at bay. We want to toil Shaytaan before he toils us. From that is to read the Quran, and when you get to the ayat al-sajda, you do sajda. It's sunnah to do it. It's not obligation, but do the sajda. Shaytaan cries. Make Shaytaan cry. From the time you wake up in the morning and you go to the bathroom, after you say Alhamdulillah alladhi ahyana ba'dama amatana wa ilayhi an-nushur. Praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of returning our soul after it was taken, and to him will be the return. Look, reminder from the first instance when you wake up. This is the day now. I'm going to start my day. You begin, you enter the toilet or the bathroom with your left foot. أعوذ بالله من الخبث والخبائث. Seeking refuge from the male and female devils. Making sure the previous night you close the doors in your house. Because Shaytaan can't open closed doors. And this was something that we saw with our own eyes with the likes of Sheikh Rabi', implementing that in his own house, the doors are closed. And especially at night, you close them. And when you have a need to open, you open. So you don't let Shaytaan play around in your home. Of course, you entered your home with Bismillah. And in your home is the Quran is being recited by yourself or your children or your wife, or it's been played by the recorder, by the CD or the recorder or the computer or the phone. The Quran is being played in the house regularly. Yes, the house should be a place where the dhikr of Allah is mentioned. The Quran is recited. Shaytaan does not like the Quran. Shaytaan does not like the Quran. And this is something that you will come to know, if you haven't known already, that Shaytaan does not like the Quran, especially those verses of Tawheed. Shaytaan does not like those verses of Tawheed. Shaytaan does not like the verses where Shaytaan is mentioned. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly shows us that Shaytaan himself is weak in front of the believers. And is weak with the dhikr of Allah. إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَن يُوقِعَ بَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاءَ فِي الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ وَيَصُدَّكُمْ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَعَنِ الصَّلَاةِ. Shaytaan does not like that verse. And he does not like the verse in the Quran with regards sihr, with regards the stories of the Anbiya. So we learn the stories of the Anbiya. We learn those stories where the victory always belongs to Allah. The victory always belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed us how to protect ourselves. He wants to cause enmity in your houses. You can't see him. He's going to whisper to the spouse, to the husband, against the wife. Whisper to the wife against the husband. You can't see him, but he's doing that. He's playing his game. The plots are already set. The stage is set. And you're falling for it. That's Allah salama. We can't fall for this. How many divorces that we have? How many broken families that we have? Enough is enough. Remember the hidden enemy. Remember, Shaytaan is there to cause that split. Shaytaan is there to break your houses and to make each and every one in your family لِتَكُونُوا مِنْ أَصْحَابِ السَّعِيرِ. So we have to protect ourselves. إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَنْ يُوقِعَ بَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاءَ فِي الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ وَيَصُدَّكُمْ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَعَنِ الصَّلَاةِ. He wants to take you away from the dhikr of Allah and the prayer. But you woke up upon the dhikr of Allah and you go into the bathroom and you're making your dhikr. Before you entered to do the wudu, you say Bismillah. And you're doing the wudu. But before you're doing the wudu, you're blowing your nose 3 times. إذا استيقظ أحدكم فلينثر 3 لأن الشيطان يبيت في خيشومة أحدكم. You're blowing your nose 3 times. Messenger ﷺ said, if anyone wakes up, then let him blow his nose 3 times, because Shaytaan, he sleeps the nostrils of any one of you. So we blow 3 times. فَلْيَنْثِرْ. Huh? 3 times. You do your wudu. And my advice to myself and my family, first and foremost, and my brothers and sisters and my extended family, first and foremost, and then everyone else thereafter, protect yourself with the wudu. Shaytaan does not like cleanliness. Shaytaan likes dirt and dirty places, and he likes you to be dirty. So be wudu all the time. My advice, from what we know from Abdullah ibn Umar, from his trait is that he used to do wudu for every prayer. Radiallahu anhu. And from what we know from the seerah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we would encourage that we be upon tahara al-hissiyya wal-ma'nawiyya. Tahara al-hissiyya, wudu, and ghusl if need be, and ma'nawiyya, your aqidah, your tawheed. And you're doing your wudu. And likewise, wudu before you sleep. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the one who does wudu before he sleeps, Allah places an angel. A narration mentions on his head, protecting him until the morning. Another narration which we read, that an angel is there, within your clothes or your clothes, protecting you until the morning. So don't sleep unless you're upon wudu. We can't be lazy. The Messenger would seek refuge from laziness. He would say, Allahumma na'udhu bika min al-kasal wal-ajaz. Oh Allah, we seek refuge from laziness and having the inability to do something. Ajaz. وَغَلَبَةَ الدَّيْنِ وَغَلَبَةَ الرِّجَالِ. And being overcome by debt and being overcome by men. We have to supplicate. Seek refuge from laziness. Because that's the trait of the hypocrites. إِذَا قَامُوا إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ قَامُوا كُسَالًا. When they stand up for their prayer, they stand up lazily. يُرَاءُونَ النَّاسَ, so people can see them. That is their trait. But you see, the shaitan, you're doing all this. And you're going out to the masjid at Fajr. And you are in the dhalam, in the darkness. And the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, regarding those who go out in the darkness, they're going to the prayer. That they will have nur tam yawm al-qiyamah. Complete light, complete illuminated light on the day of judgment. Allahu Akbar. Light on the day of judgment. They go down in the darkness, whether it's Isha prayer or Fajr prayer, the two difficult prayers upon the hypocrites, and they will have complete light on the day of judgment. As he leaves the house, he says, Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Hadith which is hasanun sahih. It's hadith hasan. It's a good accepted chain. There's difference of opinion about its authenticity. But inshallah, it's authentic. Based upon those scholars who mention its authenticity. Relying upon Allah. That even Shaytaan says, how can I follow this individual? How can I even follow him? You live in your house, Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Relying upon Allah. وَمَن يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. And whoever relies upon Allah, then Allah suffices him. وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى الْحَيِّ الَّذِي لَا يَمُوتُ. And rely upon the one who's the perfect living, who doesn't die. وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ. And Allah يُحِبُّ الْمُتَوَكِّلِينَ. And rely upon Allah. Allah loves those who rely upon Him. In hadith of Umar radiallahu anhu, لو أنكم تتوكلون على الله حق توكله لرزقكم كما يرزق الطير يغدو خماصا ويروح بطانا. The Messenger ﷺ said, if you were truly to rely upon Allah, true reliance, you would be like the bird that goes out in the morning hungry, comes back full. That's tawakkul. Relying upon Allah. Don't fear the shayateen. Don't fear the devils. Someone's trying to harm you. You have your Mawla. You have your helper. Ni'mal Mawla wa ni'mal Nasir. A blessed helper and a blessed one to give you victory. But look at those verses where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about the shaitan. What else can you do to protect yourself from shaitan? The hidden enemy. Who wants to take you away from the dhikr of Allah wa alayhi salah? فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ مُنْتَهُونَ. So will you not desist? What did he say afterwards? وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ وَاحْذَرُوا فَإِنْ تَوَلَّيْتُمْ فَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّمَا عَلَى رَسُولِنَا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينَ. And obey Allah and obey the messenger. And if they turn away, then know that what is upon the messenger except to give the clear message. So obedience to Allah and obedience to the messenger, this helps you against shaitan. Ta'at Allah wa ta'at al-Rasul will help you against shaitan. Being upon the sunnah. Allahu Akbar. Being upon the sunnah. So therefore we have ikhlas from the verse. لَأَغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ إِلَّا عِبَادَكَ مِنْهُمُ الْمُخْلَصِينَ. I will lead all of them astray, except the sincere worshippers amongst them. So being sincere, being ibadullah, and being upon the sunnah. At-tawheed was sunnah. At-tawheed was sunnah. All your life until you die. That is salvation, Ya Abdullah. That is salvation. There's much evil out there. Look how evil it is on your fingertips. Much evil. And shaitan is still plotting against everyone. Against the alim, the student of knowledge, and the general folk, and everyone else. The habit. Shaitan is plotting against everyone. The wife, the husband, the children, the father, the mother. It was all of us to be in a hellfire. So we can't sleep. We can't rest. There's no rest. The rest, if you make it in the akhirah, if you make it to Jannah in the akhirah, that's where the rest is. In this life we can't. Every day must be a fighting day against the enemy. Against that enemy. إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ لَهُ سُلْطَانٌ عَلَى الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. He doesn't have authority over the believers. وَعَلَى رَبِّهِمْ يَتَوَكَّلُونَ. Those who rely upon their Lord.